Are you happy there, Jenny? I did it. Okay, there we go! It's time to get started. It's the matchup that everybody's been waiting for, the best of three, and what a better place to do it rather than Icebox to get things started.
Absolutely right. Can't wait to be here, Pavlos. And more importantly, I can't wait to see what Acend is going to be able to, garner. Now they're already a man down. Acend plucked out of the map as the rest of FNATIC get ready to assault this B site. This is in response to Acend now, who are just going to push straight through mid.
Yeah, Vac is in a little bit of trouble here, knowing that FNATIC are falling into his position, and he ends up falling nonetheless, right? Durka very aggressive with his placement, Headhunter using nearly all of his bullets, and FNATIC are way ahead. It's just Darkso that is left stranded, and they know clearly where he is, therefore his life will be short-lived. So very nice and explosive start here from FNATIC, looking like they've never lost the tempo that they gained early on against GK and get themselves a first round on the board. Surprised by the amount of weaponry FNATIC have got into this game, right? In this particular round, the Vandals they have, even though this is supposed to be a bonus round, this Fire expended quite a bit to have a Vandal in his hands. Either way, Lockdown will fall due to the multi-kill he got early and the ult he managed to retrieve. That is a Lockdown now enabled for them. Acend losing 2 players. This would be a very scary prospect of them losing this round, but soon to see, this could be a very real reality.
Absolutely, and Durka, I mean, 2 quick kills already on the aggression, still maintaining the high ground as well. That's one confident player, Pavlos. Acend, for me, needs to be the one to respond to this.
But it seems it's fairly passive from Acend, trying to see if FNATIC make a misstep here. Mystic won't be doing so. Very strong in this tournament as a whole so far. Durko triples up, and it's Vac left to fend for himself. They do lose their IGL, but to what will that matter, considering they're running away with a victory?
It needs to pop off, and he needs to do so quickly. Otherwise, both he and Vac are going to be going down.
Oh, FNATIC are going to move into this. It might be the wrong decision. They linger too much in the center. Found out too much info. Resurrection comes across. Oh, dear. The fight of Durka and Cena. There's 2 stars of EMEA. End up trading shots, but it's Durka to come out on top. With not much time to spare, FNATIC can have a decision to make. Do they move forward to fall back to the other side? They've only got one choice now as they look to move towards this B site. Starkso on the backline, already causing trouble, dwindling FNATIC's numbers. Vac, the cross on yellow. 13 seconds, by the way. FNATIC have left this for too long, and it's a star Durka to come out across with a kill, but realizes this round is not one for them to win. It's just far too impossible with an operator in hand.
It's all silver linings. Durka, yeah, he's doing damage, Pavlos, but the damage had
B site. But this time around, want to have control in further areas of the map. Boaster, that's a kill going his way. Untraded, might I add, which means kitchen control is all theirs. One more kill of Viper's Pit could be very much enabled here. But with the one defender left towards this B site, Vac is in big trouble.
By process of elimination, though, Vac, his position is all but guaranteed here, especially when pinged by the recon dart. All Boaster has to do now is survive, and Vac's going to be in a serious load of trouble here.
Vac has done a lot of damage towards Leo. Roxy tried to come out and help, but Boaster's dealt with him, which means FNATIC have got a clear advantage. Alpha, yeah, breaching the backline once again. This is clean by FNATIC. All enabled by Boaster and Alpha, yeah, over in kitchen. Monster maybe trying to find some further damage here, but the round is definitely looking even more one flash drive available for Starkso if he wishes to use it. Healed up by Vac. Spike finally goes down. And the Viper's Pit from Boaster will be dropped. Instantly taken down though. Acend now is where they start to push through. Monster doubles up. Ofaye on top. Shut down by Acend. FNATIC are in trouble and they're too far away to fend off of this round. It's Acend to come out on top. It's looking in. Look at the confidence he has to just waltz in and end up with a kill. Okay. You don't see that often, folks. You really don't.
And with the lockdown as well, there's no way for Acend to trade this. That's the site. There's the change of pace, Pavlos.
So FNATIC can choose to hold deeper positions or drop back and play for the post plant, because they definitely have 2 snake bites, 2 shock darts, nanoswarms of Alpha, yeah. They can definitely play the long game here.
And the long game just consists of allowing Durka to pluck off players the second they peek an angle that he doesn't favor. Oh my God!
Incredible. Oh, dearie me. Boaster, take care. Okay, well, he's down, which means Leo is left. That's a collab by Zenith, by the way. Over towards kitchen. And instantly, there are no more 2 players with FNATIC, leaving actually 2 for them. Durka and Leo to be the 2 remaining. There's Monster also pushing out from the A site to join in on that fight. Leo messing around where Vac has shown himself moments like before, taking him down. Okay, this is fathomable by FNATIC. Leo doesn't know that Starkzo's there though, as he was quiet throughout that endeavor. Durka, his only chance is by shutting down Starkzo, excuse me. But that won't be the case. Starkzo, ultimate. Now the toxic screen is stopping them from pushing, a very important one. Dirk has already found himself the high ground, therefore Starkzo is no longer in this game. FNATIC, do they move away from this? No, Boast has come out from mid, he's got a clear opening, and therefore a clear opportunity for FNATIC to keep on pushing.
Absolutely, but they've still got a minute to toy with as well. If FNATIC want to disengage it, that's a very valid option.
The spike will be going down. Precisely.
Storm grenades available, both snake bites as well, Pavlos. This is worrying for Acend here.
But last time FNATIC, even though they had so much utility, they kept on close, and it seems it will be the exact same thing this time around. Boaster, again on the flank, has done his job, trading out. They had the numbers, therefore they can afford to do so. Monster won't be a monster this round. Instead, he'll be quickly dealt with. And
they cite a 5 versus 5 retake, Pavlos, on a pistol round. If you're a FNATIC fan, it may be a sense of deja vu. GK tried the exact same thing earlier with limited success.
Acend putting his carry pants on, getting the entry kill. Durka on the back lines, though, will want to do the exact same thing. Roxy spots him out. Durka just can't fend up against 2 players simultaneously. Therefore, FNATIC are in trouble, really, because they've run out of players, they've run out of winning cases scenarios, and Monster is on his way to breach their back line. Acend, again, chiming true with a kill. Boaster looking to keep his team in charge, but that close by with the right clicks shall not permit that. Dagger within the 0 point. Here's Roxy, let's see what they do. Leo damaged up. The wall comes out, but there's a gap through it, which means there's a shock dagger that can fly in Vac's direction. Plant denied, although they may have another chance. Roxy also damaged up, but do Acend second guess themselves and rotate, or do they stick around?
FNATIC right now, all they need to do is damage. The fact that they've in a position that could win the round is horrifying if you're an Acend fan.
Well, Leo still holds on to the Stinger. Durka has to fall, so they do miss out on the capabilities of the Headhunter. Now they have to break down the wall that's in front of them. Leo defends his teammate's life. Good bait and switch from FNATIC. Now there's 2 left. Can any more damage be dealt? Half point of health on Starkzo. Less than that for Roxy, and a bit more than that for Monster. Now again, the dagger showing where the direction of FNATIC is. Acend precariously positioned. Different positions, the wall comes out, and it will have to be breaked instantly. Does cause Acend to move out into the open. Again, touching the spike. Oh, damn me! Leo, hero in the round, hero with a stinger, and gives FNATIC the round.
Plant, you're giving them a lifeline in these rounds. Boaster going to try and buy a bit of space, but it's not enough to stop this plant.
There's definitely damage being dealt all around, and FNATIC eventually managed to chip them away. Boaster, that was actually convenient for him. He could actually hide out and decide to peek whether he wants on the left or the right-hand side of it. Well, he's got his teammates to help out now. Durka is very low, but they've already touched the spike down to half. Monster looking to punish, find some heads, but he does end up losing out and running out of bullets. But Leo knows he doesn't need to care about
Tour de Force to work with, but up against the pit available for Boaster, will it be enough to convert Pavlos? Oh my God!
Again, the confidence to go for something like that. Incredible. There was a null command on him.
He does it
everything.
again!
He doesn't even have a rendezvous and still feels like he can do things like that, but that ends up costing them because FNATIC get overconfident and Acend all of a sudden have an extra player in play. FNATIC are now behind in numbers. But talking about behind, Boaster is interested in that positioning.
Second that wall goes down as well, Althea, he needs to make enough noise for Boaster to be able to justify this flank. As far timing favors him, though.
I believe Monster's just figured out where Althea is. Oh, Boaster! Oh, the timing, man! Oh, man, that's got to hurt for Monster.
That's got to sting.
He does pick up the spike. No, he doesn't.
There's still a bit of time to play with.
There is indeed. And I think FNATIC have now realized we've got the numbers, we should group up and play the trade game.
Toxin screen down. 30 seconds left.
I've lost. Why group up when you can just win? 25 seconds left. Monster needs to get the spike and plants on a site that already has Killjoy utility in place.
I mean, not gonna lie, I do like FNATIC's idea, but this allows Acend, meaning Monster, to get the Viper spit down.
Oh,
there you go.
Boaster.
Shoot through the box for now.
Sided map of Icebox. FNATIC on the defense. Acend with a very fast push to this B site.
It is indeed very quick in its pace as it's Acend to start off cleanly picking up 2 kills. Boaster holds his ground over and long, and he will do so yet again. A fire with a boombot will help FNATIC to get themselves a numbers advantage. But wait, Boaster will need quite some time to find himself close to the B site again after taking the TP.
Luckily, with Bind being such a short map, he can be much quicker into the action again.
Like butter, baby.
Starkso able to find the first shot. Paintshaw's maybe to conceal a fire's position and less doing damage towards Starkso. Bullets do come through though. Wall breaking. Distracting enough for Cena to fall. Alfire doing a pretty good job of it so far. Starkso, they know of its position and they need to move in quickly and start touching that spike. Spotting out the bullet to the head. It's going to be defused. Is it going to be stuck with? It will be attempted to at least. But Starkso is good enough to react to it in KO instead of this guy. So kind of trying to match what FNATIC have been doing for the past few months, ever since their Astra used to be relevant in the meta. Acend should be falling quickly in this round, given they've also lost an early player. But
that being said, they've got quite a bit of ground here in Lamps, Pavlos.
That is very true, which means that FNATIC need to be cautious. Orbital Strike may be their way into this round, and it does seem like it has gained quite a bit. Kills go their way, Sight has been exposed, and the spike will be going down for Acend.
This could be worrying. FNATIC losing this would destroy their confidence.
And that incendiary will put them into a corner where Alfaya may have an opportunity to take over. Not having Lamps control for the attackers here is costly, many of these instances, but there's a crossfire for the Acend players. Can they be picked apart? Alfaya might be able to do it single-handedly, actually, and that's exactly what he does. Mystic wants to join in for the final. The wrong decision granted the Acend's attack. Lamp control is now theirs. The main focus is to conceal the site and get Spike down. Showstopper shown by Alfaya. It might run out with a kill. Starkso is very low, and the Painters might be finishing the job. With that satchel, finding the upper ground, it is perfect. The teammates are now arrived, buying perfect amount of time to cross now to that teleporter. And Mystic won't be able to read it in time. As realize the cross has come through, slow up towards spawn. At least this may guarantee a plant for Acend.
Starkso's trying to lurk, but Althea's already anticipating it. This is going to be a fight on a completely opposite side of the map, which may just make this retake start even quicker.
And it may even increase the odds of FNATIC taking down this B site easier. Although Starkso taking the TP will quickly fall by Mystic. Solid performance this round. A snap of the fingers can quickly find themselves to the other side of the map. Of course, no challenge comes Durka's way. It all comes towards the B site. It's Mystic holding down the line, and it's good enough for a trade. That's what they need, and that's what they will get. In through the smoke, though, it's actually Leo to fall. Over-aggresses, and now has to pay for it with his life. Acend may have a chance, but they're running out of time, and of course they need to take some chances with the limited time they had available to them, which means FNATIC in full control of this round. And mind you, this is Acend's buy round. This is one they should be very heavily contesting. They've only lost a player early and 30 seconds remaining. This is where they need to find an advantage.
Look at that util combo as well. So much damage comes out instantly, and the plant just can't be converted.
The only advantage they could find is by the push towards Lamp. Cened has made himself out of there and got an early kill. Is this enough space to get the spike down? Mind you, a lot of utility has been expended towards this. Incendiary making sure nobody pushes through the smoke. Leo falls, which gives an advantage back to Acend, but no, Boaster and Turka deny that opportunity and say, we are the ones in command. We are the ones that can take this over. Roxy, with a fully compromised position, will have to fall, and FNATIC, so spread out across, but let's see how they organize this retake. Hyper's Pit taking back the main entry. 2 players off of an elbow position, but it's a crossfire setup. It's tough one. Starkso is also elevated, so this makes the endeavor even more difficult. Guiding light revealing there's someone there, but how many are there? Both close to the wall, inching it closer but closer. Starkso though, make sure that there's bullets in their heads.
Early use of that Viper's Pit, realizing that Acend love the storm control.
But they've never ended up getting too much of it. Wow. So much expended into that one. Orbital Strike as well. They still get the kill. That's what they wanted. That's what they get. But they haven't really found their way onto the site yet, and FNATIC have got 2 players to the back line of the B site.
I don't really know what Mystic can do with only a judge here in Hookah, though. That's a bit worrying for the time being. Starkso's going to try and push him.
Is he? Is he really? Boaster blind as a bat. And Monster will be able to take care of him. One by one, FNATIC drop. Acend start to find their rhythm. And it seems there's not much the FNATIC players can do. Mystic looking to go for some heroics with the Judge in hand. Alfaya from far away dinks ahead, but doesn't find the kill at first match on Icebox. Didn't really meet expectations, but now this is their chance to shine. Alfaya, he stopped this one before, but he had a showstopper when that instance happened earlier, and will end up falling quickly. Acend with a spike down. Vag pushes even further. They're feeling themselves and they're playing aggressive, and FNATIC can't account for it that far. Leo doubles up. Maybe Acend get overconfident and overpush and end up paying it with their lives. Leo finally falls, but Mystic has found the time to push towards shore. Durka, can he draw his trigger in time? He can, and it's down to Monster. Seeker will reveal the direct position of him. Spray comes through, but Durka is there to stop, and FNATIC come off on top once again.
Solid start now for at least for FNATIC. They can end the half on a high as well. This could be cataclysmic for Acend. Instant trade. That's the 4-on-4, and well, Acend, they've been stopped in their tracks, Pavlos.
You were right in saying that it was a good start for FNATIC because they delayed the plant and have allowed FNATIC then the rotations coming quickly.
Yep.
Will be coming through to at least give CNED some cover and deny one of the entry possibilities, get the spike down quickly, but FNATIC are unrelentless. The newest addition of the roster has stepped up. Triple kill for him. Roxy's life is short-lived, and FNATIC close up the half with a dub.
You take though.
Yeah, it's a very good placement of them, and they want to take full lamps control, but FNATIC reacts so quickly to it! Do they know there's one player left, though? Do they know that Starkso is nearby? Boaster's definitely spotted that out, and Sinjure will be delaying it. They're down in health. Remember, they can quickly be taken back, and the reload from Starkso can help them finish the job. And look at Acend. They're on their heels. They're right behind them, really not giving them any space to breathe, but Boaster and Mystic get the kills! They get it done! Mystic looking for the plant. Will it come out on time? Guiding light! Oh, the spike is down! It's down to Durka. He hasn't got any health, but he's got him one kill. And it's down to Monster. Spray down. How is Durka alive? Now he's dropped to Classic. Oh my lord. Monster through the wall. Durka oversteps his welcome, and Acend. I have a sense that Acend may want to play something aggressive towards short. They've got shorter distance weaponry. That's exactly what they do. They end up paying for it though. They lose most of their players. Starkso attempts to find a trade before it's all over tempo-wise. So FNATIC clean up the house and can safely move into the A site.
Such a quick trade now. Leo, he's already expecting the flank for us.
Perfect. To their unfortunate turn of events, FNATIC, as soon as that guiding light was expended, they start to move in. Vac, will he be spotted here? It seems like Alfaya. Oh, won't be expecting it. And neither will Mystic. The one and opener by Vac. FNATIC, can they bring it back? Boaster taking down Monster, but is it good enough? Vac has done so much so far, and FNATIC are running out of utility and space to get the spike down in time, in an orthodox position to make sure that they can get the spike down, but they don't get it. 20 seconds, and FNATIC are under so much pressure. Vac now appears out. Durka finds one, but he's got 2 more to deal with. Oh my goodness! What? CNED got deleted! And Durka's brought himself on a 1v1 against Starkso.
Oh my god!
Goodness! Durka! You're not human!
Oh my god!
That is true. He's not as a coin flip player as I am when I'm playing matchmaking. That is true.
Yeah. Can I continue it? Leo chimes in. It's even if Durka dies, there's another member of the Legion of FNATIC ready to chime in.
Makes you question whether Acend over-aggressed there and overstepped their welcome.
Potentially. Flash for Starkso, but I don't think the confidence is there to go through it.
Seeker's definitely finding out on their positions. Leo just presses the D key while shooting to make sure Starko can't pre-fire his positioning after the Seeker. That was very smart of him. That microplay does put FNATIC ahead. Monster trying to bring it back, shutting down his opposing Viper. Roxy caught in a crossfire. And if FNATIC play the trade game, this should all end well for them. Mystic with an early showstopper, and he's not going to push it. This is actually very smart. He finally does, and that...
You're right, on Chamber.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Durka's just faking. Look all the control he's garnered.
Look at this B long push, Roxy. It's going to be checked, but Roxy doesn't care. He's done it before, and he'll do it again. Perfectly done. Yeah, this is Acend's round. This very much is Acend's round lead, and it seems they're going to focus to the right-hand side of the site instead. Remember, they're down in numbers, therefore one more loss would be very bad for them. Orbital strike comes through, and Boaster falls, and that's the spike as well. Is that good enough? Durka. Oh, Durka again. This is what FNATIC need. Mystic joining in with this thing. Is this really the round where FNATIC win it? Is this really
Leo,
how they
point
close
blank.
this out? Leo closing out the distance with the back, and now it's all down to Roxy. Looking to spray, but he's showing his ground, man. He's showing exactly where he stands. Out he goes, and Durka shall stop him. FNATIC, they close out the tournament. BME Superdome is theirs.
A hard-earned victory. They slogged their way to get here, but let's be honest, Pavlos, it's been a good while since we've seen FNATIC A be so dominant and B go through an entire tournament only losing one map, Pavlos. In the grand finals, they lose less than 15 rounds total. Absolutely monumental performance from them, an absolutely incredible way to take the victory and show themselves as the victors.